In the Bible, it is said that Cain killed Abel. And because Cain killed Abel, Cain was labeled as a rogue, and he was labeled that he is going to wander the earth forever. And there was a mark that was put on Cain that Cain is going to, with this mark, he is not going to die. Rather, people will see him and people will dare not touch him. Now, since time immemorial, many people have believed that Cain was actually a living individual and Cain was actually a real person. But if I tell you that actually Cain is an allegory that describes the function of your brain, you must understand that in your head, in your brain, you have the left side of your brain and you have the right side of your brain. The left side of your brain is the part that works with logic and reasoning, and the right side of your brain is the part that works with emotion and sentiment. And you must understand that the biblical Abel is nothing but a description of the human brain, which is nothing but a description of the right side of your brain that is connected with emotion, and the left side of your brain is connected with what? Logic. So when Abel, that which kills Abel every time, which is the emotion, is logic. Logic does not go with emotion, and reasoning does not go with emotion. Emotion compels one to do things that is not intelligent, and reasoning and logic compels one to do things based on facts and what? Structured observation. And here, the Cain that kills the Abel is actually the logic in you killing the emotion in you. And you must understand that since time immemorial, logic has always triumphed over emotion. Reasoning has always triumphed over emotion. And because Cain, which is the logic, has always killed the Abel, Cain, the logic, the reasoning, has always been labeled as a rogue. So your logic, your reasoning has always been labeled as a rogue. But because it is encoded in a story, you must understand that the best way to be able to explain things for people to be able to understand is through stories. And hence the ancient masters, which are the Christian mystics and monks, understanding that for them to be able to pass on this message to people, they need to encode it in story form. So they call it Cain, they call it Abel. But there is no real fact of a Cain, neither is there a real fact of an Abel. Abel did not exist, Cain did not exist. It is just a description of your brain, your left side of your brain killing the right side of your brain. And when the